running back class in general was a weird one, and the Cowboys pretty much looked at this draft class and said, you know what, we good with Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, but let's look at Malik Davis. He's 5'10", 210 pounds, shifty running back out of the Florida Gators. And keep in mind, I get it, the Cowboys can barely use the guys that they have, like Rico Dowdle, as well as Corey Clement when they had him on the team. Why are the Cowboys bringing in an undrafted rookie to camp? Well, could he be another camp body? Well, before you dive deep into Malik Davis' resume, first and foremost, I must tell you guys, he played in the 3-back system, and he was never the go-to guy as it relates to running the rock. But when the opportunity was granted, he averaged north of 5.2 yards per carry. And when you look at everything, of course, this guy, he ran a 4.71 40 time. And a lot of people will look at that number and say, man, we can't draft that. Plus, when you look at the stat levels of Malik Davis, you will say to yourself, it's not gaudy. He was in the 3-back system. Nevertheless, he did have 10 touchdowns, 2 receiving touchdowns as it relates to catching the ball out of the backfield. And I really think that he's shifty enough to make a difference. He's a one-cut guy. He got great vision, good burst, and a good acceleration. And if you need anything to really take a look at as far as his skill set, pay attention to the Alabama game. When they played against the Alabama team, Florida Gators versus Alabama, if the kicker makes the kick, shoot, the outcome of that game would have been a whole lot different. Maybe the Gators would give Alabama that L. He rushed for 86 yards in that game, and Alabama's defense is no one to sneeze at out of 10 carries. And keep in mind, the Gators are a 3-back system. So if the Cowboys are trying to introduce Malik Davis on a team that they can use multiples, then my goodness, that will be a good situation. Now, before you guys look at 4.71 speed as slow or what have you, I just believe that just was his 40 time on pro day. But when you look at the film, you can see he can bend, he can get off the edge, and he can get upfield and get the necessary yards. He is not a guy that goes down with the first contact, even at going to the Gators. Under that particular system, as a running back, you will have to have in your mind that you are only used as decoy. Decoy duties only. Everything is that's just how that offense operates and works. Spread it out and see what you can get from there. You got to look at it like that and look at the complete picture and how said player as a move for the Cowboys will be utilized in this particular system. You still need special teams, and especially the offseason is long. There's a lot of stuff they have to go through as it relates to that. Mental reps for the offseason, training camp, camp body, and preseason. I'm quite sure that the long is 17 weeks for crying out loud. We got 3 games, and we definitely through the NFL teams out there. And just keep updating your resume. You now can present yourself in front of 31 other teams. So Malik Davis, 5'10", 210 pounds, ran a 4.71 40. His best game, and he had him on the ropes. I think the final score was like 29-31. All the kicker had to do is make the kicks, and he kept missing the kick, and the quarterback couldn't hit water if he fell off a boat in that game when they brought the pressure to do your full assessment and evaluation of Malik Davis. But we will know everything about him now this offseason heading into camp. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute.